It's time! We're here! Somebody said the timer finished, which means I guess we were seconds late. Well, it's time for some Pokemon SoulSilver. Nuzlocking it up with Digi and May. Actually, let me move this over where I can definitely see if the audio breaks.
That's good.
Alright. Just letting you all know, we have a tendency to have an issue where the audio will stop working and we have to restart the stream. It's fine. It happens every time. We come back immediately. It's not a huge problem. Just letting you know. I'm going to turn this up a little too. Bloop,
Bloop, bloop.
bloop. Bloop, bloop. Bloop. Alright. Well, this is it. We're fucking Oh, I also need to put the game sound on. I was like, why does it sound so quiet in
So
here?
quiet.
There we go.
I hear Pokemon!
Excellent.
I hear Pokemon!
Okay. So, the real Digi is the friends we made along the way. Absolutely agree. Hello, everybody in the chat. You're watching... Let's establish where are we in the game right now, first of all.
Alright, well, we just finished the second gym, and we did the puzzle in the Elix Forest, which is where you have to find Farfetch, and that's how you get Cut. So right now I'm just kind of looking through my team. I'm going to change some guys up a little bit and teach Cut to Dude Hole.
Dude Hole.
Also, I'm going to go in there and teach Headbutt to somebody so we can try to catch Heracross for the next gym. Heracross would be a blessing.
Cozy said to raffle my 2020 vote. I'm only voting if they run Yang.
Good luck with that.
No Yang,
Good luck.
no vote. Maybe I'll vote if they run Bernie and he has like a really good campaign, but I don't really like him that much. He's at best okay. Have you lost anyone yet? No, we're still doing good.
Nobody's died yet. That might change with the next gym since it's the hardest gym. It's Whitney with her milk tank. That's kind of scary.
Yang is an SJW leftist, not even remotely. This says, May, they discussed your dumbbell video on the latest PCP for a bit. Well, what did they say?
That's nice of them. That's old news.
Yeah.
It's so funny that the PCP is recorded like a week behind.
It is.
It's just like, I would have cared like then, but...
Yeah, it's like
I've heard everything about that could possibly be said about my video. Like, it's
Yeah.
cool they talked about it. I hope some people check it out because of that, but, who should I put in the box?
I don't know.
I'm gonna put Squirtle in the box for now. I'll take him out because I want to use him in the gym, but I don't want to level him up too much.
Chumpy says, rant about weed at May.
You want me to rant about weed? It's fun to do when you have nothing else to do. If you smoke too much of it, you fucking become retarded. And that's a no good.
That's no good. Cool Eddie 14 says, have you been keeping up with Vinland Saga? If you mean the anime, yeah, I just talked about it in my latest This Week's Anime video. If there's any... I've literally talked about every single show that is airing in that series. So
Alright, let's go into
if you
the
have
forest.
any questions about my thoughts on any currently airing anime, I have stated every thought that I have on them in the either today's or this week's anime videos. I understand that it from like just the page itself, it would be difficult to know which shows I talk about in which videos. You just got to know what airs on the same days, pretty much. But yes, we have watched all 4 episodes of Vinland Saga.
I started reading the manga.
Yeah.
I'm
How do you
4
feel?
chapters in. The manga looks fucking beautiful. I like it. I think I like the manga more than the anime, but the anime's fun.
Is there a case where you don't like the manga more than the anime? Is there one you know of?
Elfen Lied.
Fair. Totally fair. I wonder if Mark will ever make a cameo on these streams. Maybe one day.
Mark is taking care of Tom.
Yeah. Well, people keep saying to rant about things. I'm not gonna rant about shit unless you give me $15.
The people they need their rants.
How did you deal with the weed tax in Boston? Just
smoke less.
Just not buy as much weed. Which
It
is
is
for the
ridiculous,
best.
though.
It is fucking a lot. It is ridiculously expensive.
Where is that money going?
What's a good website to see the crime rate in a neighborhood looking for an apartment?
Oh,
God,
what is
I wish
that
I could
one?
remember the name of that site that I looked at that had like... There's this website that I was doing research on just cities in general. Get back to me in like a PM after this live stream and I'll try to find it because I can't really do anything while we're playing.
There's like that Crime Watchdog is one of them is called. That was like I think the first one.
Well, there's this dank ass website that when we were looking for a house, it basically gives you like every conceivable statistic about every city in America. It's like, I don't know if it goes down to neighborhoods. So if you're just looking for a place in the same city you already live, then yeah, there's definitely, I would just Google crime rate, like neighborhood crime rate map or something like that. I'm sure you'll
Yeah,
get
there's a lot of
that.
resources and stuff, and some of them are very specific with like zip codes and actual streets. But a lot of them are like locked behind paywalls, so just dig around, you'll find
George
some good
Washington
ones.
says, "Have you seen the new Loop on the Third movie? What do you think of the CG style?" I didn't. Is that actually available to be watched? I don't know, but the trailer looks awesome. Have you seen that trailer?
Cool, yeah.
It looks really fucking good. I'm generally a huge fan of 3D. It just has to be done well, and it almost never is.
How do you feel about the Dragon Quest movie?
That looks great too.
I know. I'm excited to see that.
It's because they're finally figured out that you should just make it look like a game cutscene and not like anime.
Yeah.
You know, which seems like it should have been the thought process from the beginning. But I read a manga about a girl who loves her mom. It was amazing. Okay. Like in love with her mom or just loves her mom like a normal person?
Does it matter?
Can we pay May to rant? Several people
Absolutely.
have. People have given me $15 on Patreon and asked for May to do a rant. So it makes perfect sense.
Just know that the money does not go to me.
It's not true. I pay May.
He does pay me, but not to do the rants. So if
not specifically.
Yeah, if a lot of people were paying me to do rants, I would not be, directly benefiting from it. But, I do get paid to help around.
We need a 5-part analysis dissecting Virtual Sun wa Miteiru, literal Kino right there. That show is so fucking good. It is so underrated. It's unbelievable. All right, we've gotten a super chat from Anime Watcher.
Super chat.
Who says, "Here's to an all-night work session on my online college assessment. I won't be able to watch this live. Oh, sorry.
Aww.
But your name is in the running for a
commission.
So this is what we're raffling this stream. If you if you give us any money at all, a dollar or more rather, in Super Chat, your name is entered. Every time you Super Chat, your name is entered into this raffle, in which you will be able to win a commission of a t-shirt. So we will make a t-shirt out of a drawing that May will draw of whatever you want. It's a commission. You tell us what to draw, she'll draw it, and we'll put it on a t-shirt and send it to you. So anybody who you want to show any art of yours?
Yeah, I mean, all of this is like traditional media, which has been done in
it will be drawn
pen
in
colored pencil, but I can
scanned,
do digital too.
And I prefer it be done in your colored pencil style because it's cool.
I also have the Pokemon from.
Here, look. You can have art like this masterpiece.
Nobody's gonna want this. I wouldn't want that.
I love that picture. All right, what do we?
There's a lot of weird shit in there, so just be careful if you're flipping through, because there's some porn.
There's there's a Land of the Lustrous.
Oh no! Don't show that. That was from a year ago. I've gotten way better at drawing.
I just wanted to let people know you've drawn some anime
This
shit.
is my sketchbook. You can show that.
How far in should I go?
I don't know. Just show anything you think.
Well, I want
cool.
the more recent stuff from Art Ho June.
I mean, you're in Art Ho June right now.
Yeah, I can see that. All right, these are great. Yes, this one is beautiful. You've got the latest Precure, and also a blue one on the back.
I've drawn all the the main ones, except for the
How
new
much
ones.
for the girl I want to buy her? I assume they mean you. We could also draw you as a Pokemon or something. If you just want to be a Pokemon. Anyway, point being, you get a t-shirt of a drawing of whatever you want. Unless nobody gives us any super chats, in which case we will last ditch move to something else entirely.
I was suggesting we could raffle off a care pack if anybody be interested in that.
If
But,
you would be more interested, yes, we could raffle off my care pack for this month, which is where I send everybody a flash drive full of exclusive shit. It'll mostly be Otakon footage this time because I have a fuckload of extra Otakon footage. So if you just want hours and hours of Otakon footage, that will be what you get. Anywho.
it's a lot of fun.
Back to reading the goddamn chat. Loves her mom in the incestuous way. I found it while looking for Yuri.
Of course.
I guess I got it. Not just guess. You absolutely got it. $2 from Digi Eats Ass. Finna leave work early for this stream.
Whoa. Whoa.
That's a government job. He's leaving early to come to the stream. Ethereal Dunce gave us €5 and said, "Are you both technically weebs? Lots of love, XO." I don't know how either of us could possibly not be classified as weebs.
Yeah,
Like, we're like the biggest fucking Japanophiles you could possibly be without being like as much into Japan as you could be while still being like disrespectfully distant to it. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
I mean,
how
that's
I see
what
weebism
makes a
as.
weeb a weeb,
Right.
yeah.
Jumpy gave us $1. All these names are going in the cup. The cup of the people who gave super chats and who are in the raffle.
Dude Hole is trying to learn headbutt.
But yeah, like, I mean, we literally just the other day, after coming back from Otakon, were, like, having the ultimate ramen craving, so we went up to Capo Nara and got some ramen.
And bubble tea, because it
And
was
bubble
buy one,
tea.
get one free, which, you know, how could you pass that up? You can't.
Any chance to raffle... Hold on. Any chance to raffle a hentai samurai drawing? Literally whatever you want. You can ask May to draw literally anything,
Yeah, but
and
they
we will
probably
put it on
want
a
to
shirt.
see... I don't know, I'll do a hentai samurai shirt.
Yes,
That'd be
you
cool.
could draw hentai samurai in whatever pose you request. Anything. I guess I appreciate I need to give suggestions because, you know, people might not have the imagination to appreciate what anything could mean. It could mean anything.
Yes.
Lumia Stargazer gave $2, says, "Hey Digi, loved the most recent Manga Monday." Glad to hear it. What was the most recent one?
The trans love story.
Oh yes,
What is it called?
The Bride Was a Boy.
The Bride Was a Boy.
That one was lovely.
Yeah, it was very
I'm
cute.
glad that one seemed to, like, a lot of people were very appreciative that I did that one, which is cool. I had to moderate the comments pretty heavily, but
Yeah.
you know, technically I have to do that for all my videos now because YouTube's like, "Oh, we'll take down your videos if your comment section is
they're holding
shitty
you
enough."
accountable for what
Fucking
people
ridiculous.
say about your video, which is insane.
Yeah. Do you
But-
like Dr. Stone? Bruh, have you been watching my videos about Dr. Stone? I am in love with Dr. Stone. What's up with the July rants? If you are a patron, then I have put out information about that. So just go to the Patreon and look it up. If you're not a patron, I don't know why you care. But, you know, I have a whole write-up about where they are. So go read that. Isekai Mom series did not go incest yet. No chromo, though. Hey, bro, what's the mom incest manga? MILF Sekai? No. Do you have any Dakimakuras? If so, what characters? I've got the Shinobu from Monogatari series. Jumpy gave another $1, by the way.
Thank you.
And one of Uesugi
All
Kenshin
right.
from
We're getting a random encounter. Let's see who we get.
Sengoku Rants.
Who's it gonna be?
Oh shit! This is a new Pokemon.
Will it be a Spearow? Will it be a Spearow?
It's a
It's
Spearow.
a Spearow.
All right.
Wow.
Well, guys, let us know what we should name this Spearow, assuming we catch it. We got another $2 from Ethereal Dunce who says, "Can I get a Pokemon called a Gay Agenda?" Absolutely.
Yep. I guess
Sounds
we have
like,
a name for Spearow.
Sounds like the Spearow's going to be named a Gay Agenda.
Excellent.
Digibro, what words are on your blacklist? I don't believe I have any words on my blacklist.
What does that mean?
You can blacklist words so they can't show up on your channel.
Oh.
So, like...
Interesting. Is that something you should do?
I mean, if you don't want people saying certain things. Like, Maddox has this insanely long list of blacklists of, like, every possible permutation of how you could spell Dick Masterson wrong, basically. Like, including ones with numbers and shit. Every permutation of cuck. Like, it's pretty funny.
Yet he has a video about why being a cuck is okay.
Yeah, there's nothing inherently wrong with being a cuckold.
What was it? A gay agenda?
Yes, a gay agenda. Can we request just straight up hentai?
Yeah. I
you heard it.
like to draw porn, so...
Yeah. I'm still mad you dropped Eurocamp and did not give it a 10 out of 10, and thanks for recommending Immortal Hounds. No problem. Drawing of May tweeting some hot fire at 10 late even. Absolutely. We gotta talk about that.
Oh boy.
Zucchini asks, how long has May been drawing for?
Since I was a chitlin.
Yeah. May's never been like
never
a
been
full-time
professionally
artist,
trained.
but
I've
she's
taken
been
some
drawing
art
forever.
classes in college, but you know, it's always been just something I did to pass the time. I have a lot of, like, you know, casual hobbies like that.
Is Dr. Stone Reddit core? I mean, I'm sure Reddit will love it, but it's a Shonen Jump manga. Like, it's everyone core. It's bound to be fucking huge.
I think it's less Reddit core than A Promise Neverland.
That's true. I really think that a lot of people who are, like, confused about Dr. Stone's popularity just don't understand that it's a Shonen Jump manga. Mm-hmm. Like, because if you know that, there's a certain set of expectations you can bring to it that are like, okay, this is why I'm hype about it, because I understand what the story trajectory is going to be. And, like, when I have these interesting elements of, like, what the setting is and what the main characters are, it's like, oh, I'd love to see a Shonen Jump story with this, you know, setup. And, you know, it just seems like a lot of the people who are confused about why the show is popular are, like, missing that detail, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently, the comments have to be, like, really bad on your video for YouTube to actually give a shit about it. Like,
and
it
probably,
has to be
like, you probably should be inciting it in some way,
right,
for YouTube to take that kind of action towards it. But I mean, why wouldn't you want to be on the safe side? Like, wouldn't that be fucked up if your channel demonetized because of that?
The Setamis says
name
to
of Pokemon Yang Gang.
Yep.
Yang Gang. How many of you guys watched the debate the other night, or the debates? We only watched the second one because the first one was boring.
I mean, they're all boring. They're insufferable. It's amazing to me that you even want to watch them, and every time I'm just like, this is the most boring and pointless thing ever.
Well, the part that's hard to watch is just, like, you usually know what their responses are going to be, and a lot of it is just, like, pandering and circuitous.
And they all just say the same shit.
But it's fun when they get into fights, I gotta say.
I guess.
I also like just, like, knowing who's running.
It's hard for me to care that much.
And
at
also
this
just
point.
seeing Biden get yelled at by the fucking crowd.
It's hard to care because I know that the DNC is just gonna pick whoever they want.
I mean, they did do that last election.
Right.
But
like,
they really can't do that.
They're just gonna pick whoever they want, and it's gonna be, like, it's not gonna be interesting until that person is up against Trump. And, like, as far as I know, all of these people are not even worth remembering, you know? Like, I might as well just wait. Like, I just pick the guy who I know I like, which is Yang. All the other ones suck ass. I have no reason to listen to any of them talk because I don't care. You know, it's like, either you pick Yang or you're going to pick somebody else, and I'll find out about them when the time comes, you know? Anyway.
I don't share the same opinion. like watching the debate. I like learning about the candidates.
You just enjoy the idea of being abreast of politics.
Yeah. I always found it really funny because like when I was in college was when a lot of the debates for the 2016 election were happening, and I had a bunch of like political science professors who were like clowning on their Republican candidates because there were so many and how much of a clusterfuck the fucking debates were. But it's the same thing now. Like, both parties are so unorganized where they can't even like, where there's no consistent idea of what a candidate should be, and people don't really like know what they want anymore. Mm-hmm. It's just funny to see the other side, who were shitting on their Republicans for the same reason, now have the same thing happen.
Yeah. Annie May Lover says, I watched your PCP Uni lecture on the biggest problem in the universe. It was such a good vid. Thank you. I agree. Paisano says, are you friends with the Anime Man? I have never spoken to the Anime Man. Don't know him, don't know anything really about him. He seems like
a busy guy.
I mean, he makes a lot of videos. He seems like
does he really
knows
talk
a decent amount of shit
other
about anime.
Anitubers? I mean, I know he did a podcast with Gigic and Mother's Basement.
I'm sure he's around, but, you know, he's not, like, the most active in the... well, really, there is no real Anitube community anymore. Like, there was
it was
an
like
attempt to make that happen.
Yeah.
After, like, well, it's because, like, everybody met each other at Anime Expo 2017, and so I think it was kind of like, yeah, we all met, it's gonna be cool, we'll all, like, do things together, and then, the idea was that Gigic was trying to organize an Anituber Awards, where we were going to do, like, our own, like, fuck the Crunchyroll Awards, we'll do the Anituber Awards. But then at Crunchyroll Expo, Miles was like, actually, we're just going to bring you guys into the Crunchyroll Awards. But just you two and fuck the rest of them.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, well,
okay,
I guess...
we'll kill this.
Fuck it then. By you two, I mean him and Mother's Basement. Did you say Thika Fujiwara? Okay.
Fujiwara.
Did you hear Soph got deleted off YouTube?
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but I saw it, like, I can't believe she was on for so long. Like, I would have thought she would have gotten banned ages ago. Thoughts on Yang's closing statement? I mean, he just stated the obvious, that this is all a horseshit fucking rat race. Cow3 gave us $1. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Bellsprout's gonna show her the way.
Oh yeah, I wanted us to talk shit about 10 lead.
I'm not ready to.
No.
I'm gonna need to see some more super chats before I start spilling the beans. It's not fun to just like beat on a dead horse.
Politics are literally a shonen anime that people take seriously for some reason. Agree. Can you explain who Otaku Versus is? I cannot. I do not know.
Never heard of it.
Who is the biggest autist on Anitube?
Me.
There you have it.
Me or Snob. Or fucking Rika Fag, right?
He definitely... Jumpy gave $2 and said, can you name a Pokemon Polyphemus? Also, I love you. Alright, have we been... we might need to like write down these names. We have Polyphemus and what was the last one that we were asked?
Where is there paper? Here, write it down here in my notebook.
What was the last one? I can scroll up.
I don't know.
It was...
I'm too busy
Yang
trying
Gang.
Not to die. Oh yeah.
Did you see? You already did a gay agenda, right?
Mm-hmm. Did you see that Ben was wearing a Yang 2020 shirt in his BronyCon picture with Christian?
Good.
I think going to BronyCon would have been worth it just to meet Christian, but everything else I think I would not be that into.
Everything I've seen the PCP guys doing at BronyCon, I've been like, yeah, I get why you think that's fun, but it's not something I would think is fun at all. Alright. Let's see. What else we got in here?
It's just like I don't know anything about My Little Pony,
Cowboy
and I'm not
Bebop
excited to see like Lauren Faust.
anime ever? I don't know. It's up there.
It's pretty good.
Give me my 1,000 yang bucks so I can smonk weed and await mutually assured destruction. Hell yeah, dude.
It's too late. We have to move to higher ground.
Yeah, we gotta move to higher ground.
You haven't been reading all the compliments towards me. I'm joking. Whenever I look, though, it's like, May looks great today. And I'm like, yeah.
Oh, where did you see that?
Right there. Right under that super chat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
People said they wanted to vote for me in 2020 and that I was a fucking Jessie tier.
Did you, bro? Your hair grows like wildfire. I know, dude. It's fucking intense.
You are a hairy motherfucker.
I have a...
This is a trainer battle.
I almost tried to get out a dervish before Otakon.
You have, like, some footage, right?
Yeah, I have, like, 40 minutes recorded, and I have had some ideas for a final section, but it's just, like, I have a lot of other shit I gotta get done.
Right.
And I don't want to... Like, it's one thing to have an idea for a dervish segment and then to go record it. It's a whole other thing when you're just pissed. Like, the best dervishes always come from me just, like, actually being really upset and just getting in front of the mic and going crazy. It's not as effective when it's like, here's something I've been thinking about for the last few days, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because then I'm, like, kind of just, like, forcing myself to have more to say about it.
No, we're not learning self-destruct.
No, that would be pretty fucking pointless. Any thoughts
Explosion, on maybe, if I just wanted to suicide bomb, but, like, self-destruct is not worth the spot.
Any thoughts on the Pokemon Adventures manga? I've read, like, 5 or 6 volumes of it, and it's pretty great.
There's a Ekans that gets cut in half.
Yeah,
right?
Awesome.
Or is that an Arbok? It's an Arbok,
It's an
right?
Arbok. It's its head cut in half.
It's really cool.
Your Name is the most overrated anime on Mal? There's no way that's true. There's so many fucking... Your Name is a good movie. There are things that are in the top 50 on Mal that are fucking horse shit. Shinsekai Yori. What do you think about Flip Flappers OP and ED? I don't remember them. Can we get a Digimon versus Giga 2? I don't know if Crunchyroll wants to, for some reason, organize that again, I guess.
When is the Crunchyroll Expo?
It's like in July, I think, right?
No, isn't it later? Because I remember that it
was in August last time. Because it was around my birthday, I think. Digi, is Sangatsu no Lion still your favorite anime or among your favorites now that you've had time to mull it over? I mean, probably, yeah. It's like, nothing's changed since then. Have you watched or listened to any of Harmontown? I have not. Thoughts on YBN Corday? Haven't listened to him at all yet. The Setimus gives us another $5 and says, thoughts on Fire Emblem? I'm playing the new game on Switch currently. Oh, I didn't know that was out already.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people on Twitter talking about how good it is.
I have only really played the Game Boy Advance games. And it was kind of a case of, like, because I could never beat either of them, I just didn't move on to later games. I played a little bit of the GameCube one, but I really didn't like the aesthetic of it. But, like, yeah, I mean, still to this day, I have not beaten either of those GBA games. And I've tried to, like, pick them up and play them again plenty of times over the years. Not even that I haven't been able to beat them, but I haven't, like, put the effort in, you know? I just kind of see it as, like, the games are fucking too hard for little old me. And also, like, the dialogue is boring. Like, as a kid, I always just skipped through all the cutscenes. As an adult, I realized people actually read them. And I try, but, like, there's just so much vapid dialogue, so much unnecessary chit-chat that makes it just impossible to sit through for me. But, you know, I could understand why other people would enjoy it.
You guys like my cup? It has kitties and marijuana on it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty good. His mom got it for me.
Janice Makodomaru says, rant about Digibro's era? Don't know what that means. Do you feel better or worse after a dervish sesh? Definitely better. I mean, it's like dumping out all the venom inside your body. It's like a cleanse. I usually feel pretty fucking pumped.
It's like going into a sauna.
Yeah.
And taking steroids at the same time. Is that a new super chat?
Yep, it's the Sedimus again. I haven't seen anything about the new game, but it's by far the easiest one in the series. The dialogue is also noticeably worse in this game. Yeah, I've been hearing people saying, like, generally of the newer games that the writing was going downhill. Which has also been, you know, a non-attractive prospect for me to try and play those newer games. Sky Goy says, how much time do you spend editing versus other stuff? These days, I've gotten my editing down to pretty fucking fast. I mean, like, okay. This is gonna take a while to explain, but, like, YouTube used to be a very different kind of job where there was, like, certain standards that you had to sort of, like, that you held yourself to because it seemed like people would not watch videos without a certain amount of editing in them. Like, it used to be, when I first started, like, videos over, like, 3 to 5 minutes did not get that many views. Like, that was the main category. It was, like, animations that were 3 to 5 minutes long were, like, by far the biggest thing on the website. So it was, like, super high effort, super short content. Or, like, weird, you know, home videos that could only have happened on, like, the spur of the moment that were, like,
Right.
unpredictable, not reproducible, you know? Like, people who had viral hits did not usually go on to become full-time creators because what they had done was not something that could be reproduced again and again. It was only, like, animators and people like that. And stuff like what I do is much smaller time, and, like, if my videos went above, like, 10, 15 minutes, they were not going to get views. Well, over time, it's come to be that now people watch YouTube like TV. They want as much of it as humanly fucking possible, and the length of videos really doesn't matter anymore. You can make it as long as you want. And, like, it used to be that if you wanted somebody to watch, like, a 40-minute video, it had to be edited to the fucking nines because nobody was going to click, like, nobody's going to sit through 45 minutes of a vlog or a 45-minute Let's Play, you know? They were only going to watch that long video if it was super well edited. Mm-hmm. And so, like, that was kind of the operating theory I had. So it used to be that videos took a long time to edit, and that was why I didn't put out as many of them. Well, nowadays, people are much more demanding that you put out as much content as possible and much less demanding about how much editing goes into it. So what I've been trying to do is just basically find the most comfortable medium where it's like I can put out stuff all the time that has just enough editing that you feel like you're getting something meaty out of it without it being like too time consuming for me to be able to put it out frequently, you know?
Right.
So like if you look at today's anime or something, that takes like, as you know, barely longer to edit than it takes to film. Like, I just rattle off my opinions of the shows, I throw the file into the computer, I edit in little bits, like just truly random pieces of the episode, or like if I talk about something I might show a picture of what I talk about specifically, but it's not hard to find that stuff. It takes a couple minutes to throw in the footage from the shows and publish it, as long as I don't have to fill every single second of the thing. And it also depends on how specific the stuff you're showing is. Like my Ari Ferreita, why I'm still enjoying Ari Ferreita video was like 8 minutes long, and it took like less than an hour, I think less than 30 minutes to edit, because there was nothing being specifically referenced. I wasn't saying like, oh, this guy does this in this scene. I just was showing random clips from episode 3. As long as no clip is over 10 seconds long, it won't get taken down by YouTube. So it was just like throwing in random clips. Doing the Ari Freitas Awesomely Bad video, which was, 45 minutes long between both parts. So the first part was like 33 minutes. I think it took 6 or 7 hours to edit, and I did it in one
Here's our random counter for this route.
afternoon.
Who are we going to get? It's a Drowsy.
Drowsy. So we're going to name this guy either Yang. He should be Yang Gang, right?
Yang Gang, yeah.
Hypnotize people into joining the Yang Gang.
Beautiful.
So, like, basically, if I had been doing things the way I used to do them, editing would definitely take a lot longer. But at the stage I'm at now, where I'm prioritizing amount of videos over how much editing goes into them, the editing time is mostly negligible. It's like a couple hours at most per video. I'm really just trying to keep that down. And, like, there is some stuff that will require more editing to get the point across, but it's just kind of like, it's a lot of diminishing returns for me. It's like, there are some people who will really appreciate that extra effort put into the editing, but they don't appreciate it enough more that they will donate twice as much money to account for twice as much time being spent on it, you know? When they, by and large, seem to prefer that they get twice as much content with half as much editing, you know? So that's just the way that the business be. We have accepted mediocrity, as I said years before. Eye-opening arc gave us $1. Reminder to everybody that we are doing a raffle in this stream.
Here's some Pokemon art. This is probably more like
yes.
what you would expect.
May here is going to draw you a commission of whatever you want, and we'll put it on a t-shirt and mail it to you.
You gotta show the Nidoqueen
Here is some
one.
of May's art. You can see these Pokemon drawings from this Let's Play. Well, these are from the original, from when we did Blue. So you got the Nader-free and the Squirtle named Charmander. You've got what was the one you wanted me to show?
Tenlead.
Yes, Tenlead.
Well, it's Beef Stew.
Yeah, her name was Beef Stew but it's based on it's a Nidoqueen and Nidorina based on Tenlead. You got some from this Let's Play our main, the Totodile Justice Squirtle. So yeah, if you give us at least $1 in a super chat, you are entered in a raffle. One person will be chosen. They will win a commission of whatever you want. Literally anything, even pornography. We really don't care. And it will be printed on a t-shirt. So if you want the pornography, just know that it's going to be on a shirt. So you might not be willing to wear it in public. Ethereal Dunce with $2 says, favorite YouTube drama you've been involved with? Easily the shit-talking anime YouTubers one. I mean, that was the only one that was like completely manufactured from myself, you know? Cozy with $1. Like, there was no reason for that to happen. It was just me being mad at AniTube and just letting it out. Just starting shit with as many people as possible, none of whom had done anything to me other than not acknowledge me, you know? That was the main thing that was making me mad at the time. Was just like, I felt like I just felt like I deserved to be acknowledged in a bigger way, and that it always felt like people are snidely whispering about me under their breath and not talking to me directly.
Well, now you know that's true, so...
Well, now it's constantly happening, so, yeah.
I got this old man's phone number.
Talk about the Twitter goss.
What goss?
I don't know. I think they're talking. Well, they keep telling us to talk about Tenlead drama, so we got.
Oh, they want.
It was so fucking
You guys
funny.
want it?
It wasn't even so much drama as just the ultimate dunking.
Oh boy.
So the other day,
this is like 3 days ago, right? How long?
So there's this website, this famous website called Sankaku Complex. That
I thought I said this famous website called Twitter.
No, it's a site called Sankaku Complex that reports on anime stuff. They're generally a very trashy website. I used to follow them like a decade ago. And they like to post just incendiary clickbait articles. And they made a whole article about the fact that, what was it, Funimation, who had translated the word lolicon as pedophile in a subtitle. So they made a whole article about it. And I don't really give a shit about that. It doesn't really matter. They can translate it however they want. But Tenlead, who is the girlfriend of Mother's Basement, Jeff, who is also, in case you don't know, she is a cosplay... There's no other word but cosplay slut, right? Like, what other word is there?
Arrow cosplayer.
Arrow cosplay. She sends pictures of her vagina to people for money while dressed as characters.
While wearing store-bought costumes.
Yeah, while wearing store-bought anime costumes.
Don't fit her.
And her pictures are highly modified to a point where she doesn't look like herself. She tweeted in response to this story, good. And... the thing about Tenlead and Jeff is that the two of them are constantly slagging on lolicons, particularly aimed at us.
Yeah, they make a lot of jokes.
Very openly pro-lolly, they like to throw shade without throwing out any names.
Yeah.
So 10 lead tweets good at this. And I see
this like 10 hours later because I just see the tweet and I see that she had responded to it.
So you responded, when are they going to change? Because her Twitter description says Arrow cosplayer. You wrote, when are they going to change Arrow cosplayer to prostitute? And it got a lot of attention to a point where she blocked everybody who even liked your tweet and closed her account for like a day and a half.
Yeah.
My response to your tweet was, catch me on the ground laughing when her Patreon gets destroyed for posting lewds of herself dressed as underage characters, which she does all the time. So, yeah. That was a fun thing that happened this week. It was pretty fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I was surprised to actually see so many people like and retweet it.
Mauro Rochini says,
cool.
You defeated. Humanity restored.
Oh boy.
Oh man. Yeah. That was a fun fucking thing. Let me read some more shit in here. Digibro versus Mother's Basement when? I mean, it would be too real. Like, there'd be nothing funny about it. Like, if me and him went at each other at this point with all the shade we've thrown in both directions, it would be a fucking fight.
Yeah.
Like, it would come to blows.
Scary.
Thoughts on Panda being put down? Very sad. That is the only site I used, and I was not at home to save all my shit. So anything in my favorites list, the like
gone.
50 things I had in there, each of which I would just save one manga from every artist I liked, and then use that to go into their page. 50 artists I have to find again somewhere else. I'm gonna start downloading all my shit now. I'm going back to the old ways.
You can't trust that shit to stay up.
No. Panda is back up. What? Is that true? What? Oh shit! Fuck the old ways. The internet's immortal.
Is that true?
I don't know. I have to look into it. Annie Mae Lover gave $5 and says, "Can you bash on religion a bit for me?" Sure. Religion is dumb. I don't know why anybody would think it was okay or a good idea. It's
that's your hot take?
Is that hot? I mean, there's no hot take to have about religion. I think everybody hates it now. Like, it's hard to say. I mean, we're on the internet. Like, atheism is like the popular meme, you know?
That's true.
Antonio Peaches says, I want to say you're my favorite guest on Who Are These Podcasts, and you rule. Thank you.
Oh, excellent. Who Are These Podcasts? It's such a fun show.
People are telling me that Panda is back. There's a bunch of people saying it.
Would it have saved all your favorites and stuff?
I assume so.
Excellent. Remember when Hentai Haven died and then it came back, but nobody cared because another site branded itself as Hentai Haven?
Dude, yeah, it's so funny. If you were to Google hentai, you will always get this site that literally its title is Hentai Haven Replacement, and it's way better than Hentai Haven ever was, and it's my main go-to.
Faku like bought Hentai Haven, but there's like some weird drama with it or something. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I
read you the whole thing about it.
Yeah, okay.
Ethereal Dunce with $2 says Chad Digibro versus Virgin Jeff. Balding and low T. Wait, are you saying that I'm balding and he's low T? I'm not balding. Why do people think I'm balding? I just got a haircut. You don't think I'm balding, do you?
No, I don't.
I feel like my hairline has always been
You do
like
have
this.
a big forehead, though.
I have always had a big
so
forehead.
So do I. People say that I look like I'm balding sometimes, and it's just because I have a big fucking forehead, but I've always been that way.
I have not noticed any loss of hair. I have not there's not been hair coming out or anything like that.
That's funny as fuck.
I am old though. I am like gray as fuck.
Oh my god.
If you want to talk about going gray, like It's becoming visible in my videos too. Like, it took a long time. Okay, I've had like a lot of gray hair on the sides of my head for a long time, but it doesn't really get picked up on camera. Like, you can only see it if the lighting is really bright. But if you watch like the newest Manga Mondays, for instance, or like just a lot of my videos, if you look at the sides of my hair, it's like totally gray on the sides, and like there's gray parts in my beard that are visible in some of the videos. Yeah, I'm very gray. I mean, I think I'm gonna go completely gray by the time I'm like 30.
Yeah, probably.
But I'm excited about that. I don't want to go bald, but I do want to go gray.
I hope I don't go gray too soon. I do think gray hair is cool, but like, I don't know.
Oh, he's saying that balding is caused by low T. So are you saying that Jeff is balding from his low T? Is Jeff balding? Because that would be pretty funny.
I can't stand to look at him, so I don't know.
Digibro is a goofball. Digibro got that Ritsu brow. Hell yeah.
Indeed.
Balding is genetic, and the balding process stops around the 30s. After that, you won't lose any more hair. What you got is what you got after that point. Interesting. I didn't know that balding only lasted a short
That can't be true.
time.
My dad has been losing hair since being 40.
Is that just from stress, though?
I don't know.
Is it from genetic
I think maybe
balding?
like genetic, like, I have no idea. I know that people do lose their hair like later though.
I went to the X-Hentai website and I just see Nanan Biori. That's what I saw too. X-Hentai works, you need a login for... Well, yeah, but... I have to check. I have to find out for myself. I don't know. I can't see. I can't click away from the game right now. Augustine says May is 15.
Oh boy. I'm almost 10 years older than that. Thank you.
I already have a vivid mental image of Jeff being bald. He looks like a thin George Costanza. I like how he has a vivid, in all caps, mental image. Top 28 anime digi this year. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I mean, I regret the top 27 anime one from last year, because it was woefully inaccurate. Like, okay, I've made a few top lists on my channel, but I always had the caveat of I wasn't gonna include anything that I hadn't rewatched in a long time. And so for the top 27 list, I did include stuff that I hadn't rewatched or had only partially rewatched, and was just trying to like theoretically place it where I thought it would go. But like, for instance, I put like Revolutionary Girl Utena at like number 4 on that list, and like after rewatching it, it's not even in the top 10, you know? So I really should just wait till I've rewatched all of my favorites before I do that, which I'm getting closer and closer to. Like every couple of months pretty much I end up showing May some old favorite of mine. The hardest is going to be watching all of Gintama, but a day will come
When it is over.
when you think about it. Digi stole May from Jeff. I mean, you
Yeah.
never were into Jeff that way though.
No, I never like was into him, but I was a fan.
Right, I stole you as a fan
That's
away
true.
for sure, but
But I mean, I don't think I would have stayed a fan of him as soon as I saw his politics and his cuckoldry
I mean,
and
his
girlfriend.
politics would have driven you fucking insane.
Yeah, I don't think that would have lasted very long.
Um,
The fucking BetterHelp fiasco.
what is that?
Just that he like was shilling BetterHelp.
Oh,
That he just has become a human shill pill.
a shill pill. Take a shill pill. Cozy with $2 says, your opinion on Moogie's eyebrows. Perfect.
Very good. Very good. Very fat and very good.
I don't think you've seen it yet because I think it's in season 2. That there's a part where Yui has a dream where it turns out they're actually like pickled radishes, and she just pulls them
I've
off and
seen
eats
that in
them.
like a compilation.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Let's go. I think there's like an underground area where you can battle some peeps, so I'm gonna go do that.
People are assuring me that X Hentai is back, so
They're very sure about it.
I mean, they literally are saying they have it open in another tab right now, so...
I made you look. I made you open all your porn.
Your least favorite 28 anime better list. The only reason I don't do stuff like that is that, like, I always want to do, like, a worst anime list, but it's like I'd have to watch all the bad anime, and there's no way I'm doing that. Balding was 100% tied to your grandfather on your mother's side. The hair he got is the hair you'll get. That's what I've heard before, too.
Oh, my fucking grandpa has no hair.
Well, I mean, I don't think it'll affect you. I think it's for the guy.
My dad still has hair, though, so that's good.
Well, you've seen my mom's dad. He's mostly got hair. I wouldn't even call him really that bald, right? He's like kind of got it up on the sides, but not really. It doesn't really.
Yeah, we're safe. We're safe.
Yeah,
we'll have
I
hair.
think I'm pretty safe.
Our kids will have hair.
Yeah.
Put in the good tea.
Are you still doing the top 10 list for the whole decade? I mean, it would probably be like a top 100 list or more, but
oh yeah, there's this thing.
I want to do that. It'll probably not be able to be done till like at least midway through next year. We just got 50 euros from
50
Carlos.
50 euros? Somebody said they bought their groceries for a week with that.
Hi, Digi. Just wanted to say thanks for helping me out through your endless amount of content during 2 years of loneliness.
Dimitri Monroe followed me.
Okay, let me know how much of that guy's super chat I actually got through before the mic died. If at all.
Oh, I just got followed by Dimitri Monroe on Twitter.
Who is that?
Just a catalyst of negative energy.
Like,
but in a
on
good
the
way.
Internet or what? Like, who?
I don't really know what they do. They're I have no idea. I've just seen them around on the Kiwi Farms page for Mother's Basement. And there was lots of comments.
So they're
from
probably
her,
following you because of the fact that the Ted Lead
shit.
drama.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
definitely. But
all right, they said that we did not get through much of the
I'll follow her back.
The super chat. So the full super chat was for 50 euros.
Can you click on the game, please? Por
yes.
favor. Thank you.
It says, "Hi Digi, just wanted to say thanks for helping me out through your endless amount of content during 2 years of loneliness and depression. You inspired me to become a media critic, so I finally know what I want to do with my life, becoming a Patreon soon. Thanks a ton. Glad I could inspire you. I'm always hoping to inspire my audience.
That's
and
so
I have to warn you
beautiful.
that if you want to be a media critic, it is not an easy job, especially if you're doing it on YouTube. Be ready to work all the time. But, you know, if you're passionate about it, then what else would you even want to do?" That's basically what I had said before I noticed the F's in the chat. Alright, let's see what else is in here. Yeah, apparently I was in the middle of the sentence struggling with depression, and then it just...
Depresh mode.
Have you seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood yet? No. That really snuck up on me. I did not know it was coming out until it was out. And I was like, oh.
I heard about it from one of the many surveys that I've taken.
The Yoshi 157 says, "I don't care about Kiwi Farms, but there's a Jeff page. Now I'm interested."
Oh yeah,
Everybody
is.
has a page on Kiwi Farms.
If you matter, you have a page. Even what's her fucking face? Jackie and Asperger have a page, but you have to like be a member to see it.
What the fuck? What's that about? Like,
I
they have
don't know.
paid memberships on Kiwi Farms?
No, it's just like it's not a public page. You have to be like a member of the site to like see it, and I'm not. But it's because somebody already took Fancy Party as a name. Fucking motherfuckers.
How did my drama with Mother's Basement start? I mean, do we really have drama? It's more just like, I guess I just talk a lot of shit about him because I don't approve of the way that he does things. And
Yeah.
I think he feels similarly about me. It's more like just a mutual disdain for each other. And like, I don't know. I don't think he really cares anymore because he's gotten so much bigger than me that like, I don't think he...
I mean, he cares enough to make pot shots at you.
Yeah, but I think he just sees me as like below being trifled with. Like, I think that if he was still the same size I was, he would think it was good publicity for him to like fight with me. And I think that with him being at the stage he's at now, he's just like trying to ignore me as much as possible, you know, because what the hell is the point? What benefit does he have to like having drama with me? But I just talk a lot of shit because I calls it like I sees it.
And I mean, I have drama with 10 lead insofar as like I laugh at her constantly. So it doesn't help.
I mean, I knew the time was going to come that we were both going to get blocked by her one day. I thought it would have happened after we talked all that shit on one of the early Let's Plays.
Right. But, no, I thought it was going to happen after the Michelle stuff, but... Yeah. Hey, man.
Stop with drama. Let's have peaceful gameplay.
This is peaceful. It's a Nuzlocke, not a... Nuzlocks are very peaceful. It's not a fucking death match.
What's the goss on the Cotcast, May? Missing it, crying face.
The Cotcast is on... I don't know. Michelle doesn't really want me to talk about it, I don't think.
Well, I mean, the short story is that you said you didn't want to do it anymore. And so it's not happening, I guess.
I have too much stuff to do.
I mean, it can happen without you, but...
Yeah, I mean, like, Michelle and Kazi are still doing, like, live streams and stuff. They had, Ben on. I don't know, I just, like, have more important things to be doing, and I'm gonna go back to school, so I just, like, don't have time for it.
Sharkbait Master says you have almost double his Patreon, Umau. Yeah, but I'm sure he makes a lot more money than I do. Because those sponsorships that he takes and all those ad breaks, that is a lot of fucking money. Like, if you have I mean, he was I've told the story of how he bragged one time about, like, how that SAO video he did that was, like, 45 minutes and 1 million views had made, like, $4,000 in ad rev, because he had 3 ad breaks and it made the trending page. So, like, you know, the amount he's making off of ad rev vastly, vastly dwarfs the amount I'm making off of ad rev. And he's got all those sponsorships, which make thousands of dollars, you know. So, I would say he's probably making, you know, possibly twice what I am, although he doesn't post as frequently as I do, so I don't know, maybe like 50% more than me. You know, he just
definitely
doesn't get
feels
it from
more
his fans.
Important than you because he's
got more than twice as many subs. So
yeah.
Like,
it's just like a
importance is relative, but he definitely has more clout than I do.
Yeah.
Especially because he's buddy with corporations.
Right. I think he wants that more though, so he probably sees that as more success, whereas you don't really care about that. So
no, to me, it's more
about being able to do what you want to do.
Yes, it's about being able to do what I want to do and say what I want to say.
Yeah.
You know, and not have to have anybody who I'm not allowed to piss off.
And
basically.
That's the exact opposite of the position that he's in. So.
Yeah.
But I would say that
if you are a patron,
more successful
let
YouTuber.
me tell you, you are the reason I can talk shit and be so aggressive with my language. Like,
yes.
I would not be able to have a career and, like, be as abrasive as I am towards the industry and people in general if it weren't for the fact that people will literally pay me to be able to live that life.
Yeah, so thank you all, you beautiful, beautiful bastards out there.
Well, now someone on Kiwi Forums calling Digi and May pedo bro and his dysfunctional waifu.
Yeah, I thought that was cute.
That's like the general. Isn't that what like every post on Kiwi Farms is? Like, ad breaks. Do people not use ad block? Well, the thing is that you can't block ads on mobile, and most YouTube like I think something like 60% of views come from mobile. So like, you know, even people who would use ad block on their computers, like that's why I don't put ad breaks in my videos because. You know, I've had people, like, I did it one time and somebody was like, I thought I was a patron so you didn't have to do this. And I was like, you're right. So I didn't do it anymore.
Absolutely right.
So, yeah.
I know you can block ads on mobile, but, like, a lot of people are just lazy.
I mean, personally, like, I would feel bad if I ran too many ads because, like, I fucking hate them. Like, if I am on a device where I don't have ad blocker, I go fucking insane every time an ad comes on. You know, you've seen me.
Yeah, like the Casey Neistat video we were watching yesterday.
Yeah. I, like, an ad starts up and I'm just like, you motherfucker, how could you do this to me? You know, like, I get really mad. Jason Jesnoka says, what are your thoughts on the Persona games? Okay. I feel like we told this story once. Maybe it was on an I Am Game stream or something. So when Persona 3 came out, I bought it and I was mega fucking into it, but I only played it for like 10 hours.
I'm gonna bring Togepi down here to give him a haircut.
I thought it was the greatest game ever. The aesthetic was like exactly made for me. I loved like the themes and everything. Just never got very far into it. So I never played Persona 4 or 5 because I wanted to beat 3 before I moved on. And I kept trying to restart it and just not getting very far. I eventually played through all of Persona 2 Eternal Punishment, which I thought was okay. It starts off really strong. Second half is not so great. I wrote a review of it on my blog. And then, like a year or so ago, I got you to play Persona 3. And you played like 25, 30 hours of it or something. But like, basically it seemed like you were really interested in all the systems and shit, and you were trying to like optimize your play and like make sure you got like every persona. You were doing like you were going into the dungeon a whole lot, and you were less interested in the social links aspect. And like basically it just seemed like the game was a little bit too basic, at least in the beginning, for like the way you were trying to play it. Like you should have been playing one of the more advanced, because the Persona games are basically a slightly watered down version of the main series of Shin Megami Tensei games. It's like Shin Megami Tensei is a very adult RPG series that's lighter on story and heavier on systems and difficulty. And so like the Persona games are like the teenage version of it in my view, and then there's also like a kid-friendly version of it, which is the I don't remember what those games are called, but like I really see it as like those are stratified by what audience they intend for you to play it. Not to say that adults can't enjoy the Persona games, but like the characters deal with very teenage problems that are, you know, very typically anime. I just felt like it would be way more interesting for us to play the more, you know, to play like Nocturne or something, which I also have.
Yeah.
Or Digital Devil Saga or something like that. Because those games are just more mechanically complex from an earlier point. And that seemed to be, you know, your attraction to it. And like just watching you play it, it made me less interested in finally beating it.
I did have fun with it, but like I do think that I would have had way more fun with Nocturne. And I also like didn't get anything out of the teenage angstiness of the story. I didn't really, you know, it was cool, but it wasn't really my thing.
All right, with Canadian 549, Jayberg says, "Love you, May. I appreciate a female voice Anitube."
Hell yeah.
I do too.
I'm glad.
May is the first girl Anituber who I am a sincere fan of. Not just because I'm dating you.
And not just because there is not any, like, there's like 5.
There have been a couple who did a couple of good videos and then disappeared.
Who's that one person, the Red Bard, who made that Yaoi Paddle video?
Oh, yeah.
I'm a fan. I like her stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
The Yaoi Paddle video was okay. It was mega
fun.
long-winded and repetitive.
It's okay. It's anime. I have to go to the bathroom.
Jacob McNaughton with $5 says, "Do you ever fart and it's not quite dry? Because it happens to me." Of course. I think that happens to everybody.
Call the start.
Alright. Yokai Watch Ascended Brain Gods. Don't know what that's about. Nocturne's fun, but play on normal. I mean, I wouldn't go above normal on a first playthrough of a game I already know is really difficult. Matador is the ultimate casual filter. Do May make videos? Yes, of course. Go to Pantsu Party. Her channel is Pantsu Party. She just recently made a video about called Anime Has a Weight Problem, talking about the way that anime tends to sort of portray characters, basically suggests that characters are fat who are not being portrayed as being fat at all, and many other things. She goes into some of the weird Japanese laws about how you have to keep your waistline under a certain amount or else you get fined by your business, or your business rather gets fined by the government. The Metabo law. It's a really interesting and entertaining video. It's fucking hilarious. May's sense of humor is biting with a sarcastic wit that will knock you on your ass and around town, around the block and up the street. What's your opinion on the Zero Escape series? I haven't played it. Thoughts on Persona 5 Royal? Haven't played it.
What's Zero Escape?
I think that's like the 999 games.
What?
The 9 rooms, 9 doors, 9 whatever.
Oh, okay. Okay, I think I know what that is. I'm sorry, I know nothing about video games. Except for Pokemon.
Wasn't the anime weight problem video like a month ago?
Yeah,
I mean,
right?
Yeah, that's still recent.
It was like 3 weeks ago.
Considering that it was the first video she had made in like a year, I would say it qualifies as
It feels
recent.
like old news to me. I want to open up these cantaloupes.
Nathan Jesnoko with $5 says, went to my local thrift shop and got a complete series DVD collection of Cowboy Bebop. Hell yeah.
I wonder if anybody did watch it because they talked about it on the PCP though.
Robert Sora with €2.29 says, hey there, what's the raffle?
Oh boy.
Glad you asked. I'll answer after you're done with this incredibly loud cantaloupe
Sorry, I'm just
noise.
trying to open up my cantaloupes.
This time we are raffling a commission. May will draw whatever you want. We will put it on a t-shirt and send it to you. A t-shirt of whatever size you want as well. We do not have a t-shirt currently. We will go buy a t-shirt. Here are some examples of May's art. Here is some drawings of Pokemon as interpreted through this Let's Play, such as the Totodile dressed as a Squirtle, or the Nidoqueen that is an Ethot. All this and more are the possibilities. She will draw literally whatever the fuck you want if you win this raffle. Anybody who donates at least $1 is being entered into this cup. Donate as many times as you want, and your name
I'll
appears
draw
again.
anything for you, porn. I'll redraw it if you don't like
There's
it.
only like 20 names in there. Your odds are still pretty good.
I'll make the graphic as big as you want, or if you want it like in the back or on the shoulder, whatever.
Did you sing the Gunbuster OP? I don't remember the Gunbuster OP. I'm sorry. Beardless Digibro or Beard Digi? Beard, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason I keep the beard. I want her to draw me like one of her French girls. May's video anime as a weight problem is great though. Props to you, girl.
Thanks.
Can May draw me naked watching you eat a hot dog?
Yes.
There you go. Will you max revive Digibros? I don't know. Not likely, because we don't see Victor that often. He's busy as fuck. I mean, I'm sure we could do some specials here and there, but I'd rather do like Digibros Discuss if I have him for that amount of time.
Yeah.
You know?
You guys do have some ideas for a new episode, so...
Jaybird with 279 Canadian says, dang, best raffle yet. I'm entering again.
Oh, fuck
You
yes.
would think that everybody would think it was the best raffle yet. I mean, like, last time it was the Ekans Cock and Balls, you could just request another drawing of Ekans Cock and Balls. 110 people wanted the Ekans Cock and Balls, but now that they can make it whatever the fuck they want, nobody even cares. This is how human nature is. And I thought it would be like this. I did this as an experiment for the most part, because I knew that people don't want freedom. This is just an example of why you have to have some kind of governing body in place, because people can't handle the freedom of choice. Sky Domain with $2 says, May, show me that Gardevoir.
Whoa.
That would be cool. Dick Johnson with $5 says, thoughts on fetishes. May, please give me like a short rundown on your thoughts on fetishes in general. I've heard a lot of digis throughout the years.
My thoughts on fetishes.
It's pretty broad.
Well, there's been a lot of like research and studies suggesting just that you can develop fetishes over time, and a lot of them, like, there's, you know, the Freudian lens, where it's something that you develop when you're young and like possibly from your parents. I think that, you know, I don't know. Do you have any specific fetishes you want me to talk about? Like, I think that they're all weird, but it's cool that they exist. I don't really understand the foot fetish at all. I definitely have...
I don't think you're supposed to understand fetishes you don't have.
No, I think that's true, but, like, I have fetishes and I understand them, so... But, like, they're all very personal, you know, connections that I have with things.
Ethereal Dunn says, talk about inflation. With 3 exclamation
Hell
points.
yeah. Inflation is probably the most autistic of the fetishes. The artwork typically consists of Sonic the Hedgehog characters being inflated with a bike pump. And they're pretty crazy.
Simon Midkiff gives $5 and says, remember that supercut of lolly clips on Crunchyroll Devu made down to own Barack Obama? The 10 lead dirt reminded me of it. Good times. I totally forgot about that.
Oh my god.
But that was excellent.
We live in a beautiful world.
Devu is powerful. It's a shame that he's pretty much abandoned the internet. Cozy with $2 says, review Ara Ara. As in the phrase Ara Ara? Ara Ara. Like in Aria, I think she says that in Aria. Robert Sora with $5.49 in euros says, awesome. Don't you think mega environmental of the Illuminati to replace chemtrails with 5G? Saving and controlling humanity is galaxy-brained, IMO. Indeed.
Best take of the night.
Replacing chemtrails with 5G. Oh,
okay,
boy.
she got her radio card. That's what she's doing. Let me go in here.
I've heard the foot fetish is because the location in the brain that processes feet is adjacent to the part that processes genitals, but that sounds like an urban myth. I would say so too. I don't think there's a part of the brain that processes genitals. I don't know about that one. What the fuck does that even mean? Processes in what way?
And why would you need a part of your brain that processes feet?
Yeah, that's just bizarre.
Sorry.
Hippo has an inflation fetish and he talks about it. And there you go.
After the Lou the Kitty shit, I don't know if I want to talk about my fetishes. I'm scared.
Beep boop genital received. This guy says I think it's because feet smell nice. Not in my experience. I mean, the genital hormones are created in the brain. Well, but yeah. I mean, is that what you mean by well, then what is processing feet? The feet don't have hormones, right? All right, Cozy with $2 says Ada Ada refers to /SS. I don't know what that is. Is that a board on 4chan? Is there an SS board?
Spirit science.
Makes
Spirit
sense,
science board.
Guys, you don't have to keep theorizing about why foot fetishes are a thing. You just gotta go find a guy with a foot fetish and ask him. I'm sure he would be able to explain it better.
I think it's definitely, like, really interesting because it's kind of the one that everybody has in their mind when they think about fetishes. Just because I think that so many people don't understand, like, the connection between...
Yeah. Exia says, may we know you like gore. What else? We don't judge. I don't think you're, like, a gore fetishist. I think you just like gore. Like, you don't get off on gore so much as just like gore.
Yes and no. Again, I don't really feel comfortable, like, you know, naming the fetishes because there's, like, a nuance to why I like the things that I do and why I'm, like, you know, I'm a known lolicon and a Guro enthusiast, and I don't know.
I'm trying to talk May into becoming the world's foremost expert on Ero Guro. If you don't do it, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm very interested in Arrow Girl art and literature in particular.
Ethereal Dunce with $2 says, Shag, Marry, Inflate, Nate, Jesse, Ben.
Obviously, we have to inflate...
Inflate Nate, because that would fucking ruin his self-esteem.
Yeah, and that's hot.
Shag Jesse, marry Ben, but then don't live with him.
Yeah, divorce
No, it's not
Ben.
even hard to live with.
No, his smell.
He is, well, you know, you just put him in a containment
Oh boy.
area.
Maybe if you marry him, he'll have to shower though. Maybe he'll shower if you marry him.
Let's see, what else we got? Well, Robert Sora with the 229
Ben would be a
euros
good
says,
wife.
Maximum the feet hormone, no diebuster, ED or OP, sad face. You know, Groovin' Magic is good. It's not my favorite. I feel like I forced myself to love it for a long time because everybody was like, oh, Groovin' Magic's like the best. And I was like, yeah, Groovin' Magic. Then I listened to it later and I was like, you know, it's not my favorite song. It's good, but everybody else can have this. That's the thing about my OP and ED list. It's really funny when people are like, oh, you didn't put this on there? You didn't put this? And it's like, well, no, because that's how I feel watching everyone else's list about my favorites. Is like,
right.
Oh, I've had to watch 1,000 people put this song on their list. Well, fuck that. I'm putting the goddamn Generator Gall OP in my top 20. You know? I remember one year at a local con they had a hentai guru panel and it was amazing. I think they usually do at conventions have panels of that nature. God damn though. So for those of you who didn't hear the 2 weeks review, which is the only place where we've talked about it, we watched this movie at Otakon that is fucking awesome and I highly recommend, called Horrors of the Malformed Man. And it is an Eroguro classic, a live action film from the 60s based on an Edogawa Rampo novel, who is like one of the fathers of Japanese mystery and of Eroguro as well. And it's really fucking interesting and trippy and it will make you feel like you're going insane. So,
Indeed.
Horrors of the Malformed Man. As you're watching the movie, you will probably constantly question, does any of this make any sense?
I mean, I've seen people...
And it does, by the end.
Not able to find torrents for it. I know you can, like, rent the movie online for, like, $3, though.
I mean, it has to exist somehow, because we watched it at Otakon.
They have the CD of it, the DVD, or the Blu-ray of it.
Get that fucking Blu-ray, dog.
I mean, you can get it on Amazon for, like, $20, but...
There has to be a rip somewhere.
You would think, right?
if
I'll
people
fucking
have
buy
the
it and
Blu-ray.
rip it.
Yeah.
Like...
Someone said, God damn it, go away, $50 donation. That thing has been sitting there for a long time. Pokemon OP is overrated. No, it's not. It's the fucking song of a generation.
Yeah, but you need the Digimon OP.
Digi, I think you would love the 25 Ninja Slayer from animation endings. Most of them seem to align with your taste. I know. I feel bad that I don't even, like, have them. I just haven't watched the show and I don't know all the EDs. But there's a Boris song. There's some Boom Boom Satellites. There's, like, all kinds of cool shit. I think it's the only Boris ED that exists. Because otherwise there definitely have been one on my list. I gotta watch Ninja Slayer sometime. The biggest surprise in your list for me was that there wasn't either of the Kill la Kill OPs. I'd love to know why. I don't like them, especially the first one. I thought the first Kill la Kill OP sucked. The second one is fine, but really doesn't do anything for me. What do you think about the Luluco ED? It's really good. That was, you know, it was in consideration for the list.
That's one of those songs that is on my phone just randomly.
Emily did a really good cover in English of Red Fraction like 2 videos ago. It's rough and you might like it. Who the hell is Emily?
She does all the anime covers. She did
I
the
am
one.
not into that. Like anime cover songs, not into that.
I think I showed you the God Knows cover that she did.
Very not into it.
It's not good. It's like
Grown
an
men are
acoustic
crying
cover.
over Ninja leaving Twitch. Why is Ninja leaving Twitch?
I don't know. He's going to what's the other one called? He like just changed to a different thing.
Are they paying him like an insane amount of money or something? Like,
I have no idea.
What is the name of the movie? Horrors of the Malformed Man. How do you feel about the ending to the K-On! Movie? It's... Oh, you mean the ending song? I don't really remember the ending song of the K-On! Movie, oddly. Have you, Digi, or May read the Hannibal Lecter novels? Nope. What do you think about the Kaiju Season 2 OP by Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas? Didn't quite make my list. Still a good song. Not as good as their other ones, in my opinion. Robert Sora with €2.29 says, any interest in checking out the new Tarantino? Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
I still haven't even seen The Hateful Eight, though. I know you have, and you said you liked it. But
I liked it a lot.
What's your favorite Tarantino? You still haven't seen Kill Bill Part 2. Because we watched Kill Bill Part 1, and then you passed out during Part 2. For me, it's like Kill Bill and Inglourious Basterds and Pulp Fiction are like all tied. They're all so fucking good.
It's hard to choose.
Sky Domain with $2 says, did you consider the Preen Preen OP for your list? I listened to it and I was like, this isn't good enough. It's a good song, but not good enough.
How does that one go?
The Princess Principal one. Remember how it had that one line that was really good in it? Like, we were into it when we watched the show, but upon reflection, it was just okay. Robert Sora with €2.29 says, Imaishi is not good at picking OPs, IMO. I'm inclined to agree. Maybe he just doesn't listen to much music.
Would he pick the OPs, or is that the producer?
I don't really know. I think it would probably be the
producer is more the one who picks the OPs.
I mean, it just depends on who they're working with.
Yeah.
Like, whoever is funding the series. Like, a lot of the time it's like with a Bones show, you know you're going to get one of those same artists, or like Bump of Chicken or something, because it's like, like Sony Music or whoever owns them just said, like, here's our roster, pick one. But, like, I mean, in the case of Gurren Lagann, it would have been, a song made for the show. So, I don't know. I don't know exactly how it works. Why didn't Ohio is for Lovers from SAO2 make the OP list? It definitely should have. My problem with Malformed Men is that there's a character that just randomly appears towards the end to explain everything, kind of a lazy way to resolve stuff.
Well, that's because it's a detective. It's based on the detective novel.
Yeah, well, the idea, I mean, I could definitely see why you would complain about that. I thought it was really funny that, like, it's just a guy who happens to have overheard what's going on.
And he didn't just appear. He was in the movie.
Was
like,
he?
They show, he was doing the bath water, and then the main character was like, who are you? And he just is like, oh, I've just been hired. And it was also on the train. Like, he was in the movie.
So he was, like, around. Like, but, like, you didn't know that it was... But, like, the reason he was involved was just that he had overheard this thing going on. But the reason for that is that character is, like, the detective character who's in all of Edogawa Rampo's books. So he's, like, the Conan of the...
Isn't Detective Conan's name based off of him?
Yes, Detective Conan is partially based off of the character who shows up in all of the books. So, yeah.
Yeah, science.
Did I already write Cozy's name on this? Yeah, I did.
Probably.
Cozy with $2 says, did you consider any of the Aku no Hana OPs? I don't know the OPs of Aku no Hana. I do know the ED, which I did consider. But I don't like the ED version of the song as much as the original version of the song. And there's not really much of a video. I don't know. I think it was on my list because I was originally going to have more than 60. But I basically just burned off anything that I didn't feel as strongly about, pretty much. I honestly probably could have gone all the way down to 50, but, like, There were a few that I just like wanted to showcase, I guess. Would Death Devil make the insert list? Ooh, maybe. I kind of forgot about Death Devil, but they do have some okay songs. That's the Teacher's band in K-On! Is Death Devil.
Excellent.
I just recently finished Erased and Parasite. It's interesting to me because Erased had style with no substance, and Parasite had substance with no style. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Robert Sora with 229 says, any OP or ED you love the visuals but hate the song? I don't know if there's anywhere I hate the song. Like the third OP of Blood Plus probably would have made my list. The song and video are both pretty good, but the visuals in particular are really interesting. But it was like just shy. Can you think of an example of like the visuals are awesome but the song sucks?
I mean, there's certain types of music that I'm just like not that into. I'm trying to think of like specific examples though.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. I mean, honestly, the visuals of an OP are much less likely to catch my attention than the music. Like, I am just,
I feel sort of the opposite. Like, I'm way more into it when the visuals, like, match up with the music. But, like, the visuals are cool, and I just, like, don't like the music that much. It's kind of, like, a weird feeling. I feel that way about a lot of shonen. Where it's just, like, oh, the OP is, like, cool, but,
I don't really care about
a lot of the Pokemon OPs I feel that way about, like the Japanese music.
Someone is putting up Ghibli film OSTs on Ya. Good.
They weren't already there.
Dr. Stone is overrated. It's a 7 out of 10 at best. I mean, who's rating it? Like, the anime so far, I would probably just give like a 7. I mean, it's only been 4 episodes. There's not like hasn't really been time for anything exceptional to happen. Watsumote is the worst OP I've ever heard. Oh, you are dead wrong. That OP is fucking awesome.
We've lost half of our viewers. Alright. Poison powder.
The best insert song has to be Kam Susur Todd, right? Probably. Most likely. Sky Domain with $2 says, thoughts on Phantom Requiem. It is fucking terrible. I did a what's it called? A video. What was that series I had where I throw the darts at the board?
Oh, yeah.
Second Chances board. I did a Second Chances board video about Phantom where I made it like 5 episodes in. Not my thing. I'd maybe consider playing the visual novel if it was translated since it's written by Urobuchi Gen. But the anime, which is by B-Train, the worst animation studio that ever existed, is not great. Oh boy. Insert songs for me would have to be Hiroyuki Sawano. Yeah, there's a bunch of those that are going to be on my list. Definitely in the top 10 will be This was the and maybe I say cry, and definitely don't lose your way. Someone said that your face says save me please.
I mean, yeah. It's kind of like I've done this to myself, but
this guy says that my vocals were very Melt Banana-esque.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Insofar as they melt your brain.
Have you seen Dotto Koni-chan? I have not. I don't think.
Level 16 Bell Sprout.
If you ever want to prove to someone a song is good, you should specifically choose to never ever try to sing it. I was trying to think of more lyrics to that song that I could bust out into singing, but I was blanking on it. I did that song at karaoke one year. That was really fucking fun. What is the best Monogatari OP? Bruh, just go to my my top 100 OPs video that I just did, and you will see that it is obviously Platinum fucking Disco. Nothing else even compares. Libera Me from Hell is the #1 reason why Gurren Lagann is so good. It's pretty fucking classic. It's already on. I have like all the shows that I'm gonna have insert songs from listed.
All right.
And all the ones that have been mentioned so far, including Io Boite Masca from Macross, are all on the list. You guys are all on point with the insert songs for sure.
Alright, we're gonna go to the box, put their Pokemon in there, and take on Whitney.
I can't believe how many people are telling me that they want like a playlist of me singing in karaoke videos. You guys have no idea. You should have been here 5 years ago when that was all I wanted to post on the internet and nobody was watching it. Like, back in the Brony days, I did so many fucking cover songs and karaokes, and like, it never seemed like anybody was enjoying it, and I felt like shit because like, I'm not as good at singing in front of a camera as I am by myself because I get nervous and I like try to overdo it. So I was always unhappy with all my performances. And now I'm like not even trying, like just kind of shitting it out, and people are like, "Oh yeah, your singing's actually pretty good. I'd love to hear you sing more songs." I'm like, "Why?" I literally don't even know why you would want to hear me sing. Robert Sora with 549 euros says, Blood Plus OP3 visuals are cool. Kisniver 2. Noir, OP, and ED are sick. IMO. Curious to see which insert song from .hacksign you choose. Oh, boy. I mean, you've got The World. You've got In the Land of Twilight Under the Moon. You've got fucking, Shine, bright morning light. Now in the air the spring is coming. Sweet, blowing wind. Singing down the hills and valleys. Broken Wings. That's what that song is called. Aura. Fuck, there's so many good songs on that. Keep your eyes on me. Now we walk the edge of hell.
I think she's gonna lead with Clefairy.
Oh shit, are we about to do a fucking...
Yeah.
Are we doing the rollout, bitch?
I think I'm gonna...
You better make sure you're at the maximum level.
I'm at the maximum level. I've prepared.
Because this boss this is the hardest gym leader in the fucking game, right? The third one?
Yeah. We're going to be mainly relying on Geodude and sort of, you know, Squirtle as just support. So maybe we'll start with Squirtle, get a scary face in, and see what we can do with Clefairy. Yeah. Let me just make sure I have the items that I want. I can use 2 potions.
Previous raffle winner Ash Vampire says, I am drunk as fuck from having gone out with bros and desire your opinion on Long Island iced teas. They're pretty good.
They're pretty delicious.
I prefer to get a blue motherfucker, which is like a Long Island iced tea but blue. It's also known as a blue whale or other things, but you can ask for a blue motherfucker, and sometimes they might know what you're talking about.
So I don't think any of our Pokemon are going to inflict a status, so we're going to use a Citrus Berry. We're going to give it to... We're just going to give it to Geoboob for a little extra stability. I think this will be good. I think we'll be good.
Tricot?
Tricot?
That's my opinion on Tricot. Tricot, all caps. I know I've seen that somewhere before. I don't remember.
Is it a band? Is it a food? Who knows?
Is No Boy No Cry your favorite song from Naruto? I don't know it. I did not watch Naruto, the anime. Digi, how come you're not at BronyCon with your ham boys? Because that shit sounds boring as fuck.
Alright guys, are you ready for the scariest battle? We might lose somebody here.
And
it's
that was
Whitney.
Adrian Hernandez with $2, and Cal3 with 2 says, are you guys gonna rate
Yes.
the Gen 8 Pokemon designs?
Yes!
Absolutely.
Alright.
Tricot's a math rock band. Oh, I think I listened to a little bit of them. They seemed pretty okay. They seemed pretty good. Alright, it's fucking happening. That music is bouncy and intense. You gotta drink some Mountain Dew.
You get double slapped. That didn't do that much. That's all you got?
Bring it on, bitch.
Alright, we're gonna start with the bite.
I'm gonna bite. I don't know why.
Okay. What are you gonna throw at me? Reversal.
How many of you have heard the full-length version of the Megalobox OP?
It's fucking great.
I'm gonna bite. I'm gonna bite.
Alright, we got Cute Charmed.
Cozy with
That's
another
okay.
$1.
She got flinched. That's fine.
Cozy is after that fucking commission. Do songs sung by in-world bands count as insert songs? Yeah, I think so. As long as they have lyrics. I would say generally, like, it's hard to say. Like, I'm not even sure if really, like, songs with lyrics that are actually in the soundtrack of the show count. I'm gonna count them in my list, but, like, I think, like, traditionally the idea of an insert song is that it's something that would have its own release, you know? Or maybe that's just how things were marketed in the late 2000s, because there was a lot of that. Robert Sora with 229 euros says, opinion on Moscow Mule and Caparina? I never had that latter one, but Moscow Mules are pretty good.
Alright, we're gonna get a metronome. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna... A fire punch? Oh,
I like
boy.
to have it on the plane.
Alright, not that much.
That did fucking nothing.
What's a fire punch?
What a little bitch.
What a little bitch. And a little bitch. Yeah, I mean, that's been a
I'm
problem.
gonna bite! I'm
Alright.
gonna bite!
That's not bad.
There goes Clefairy. Get fucked.
Alright, we're gonna start off with...
By the way, you've never even mentioned the fact that you turned off the ability to switch Pokemon after killing their Pokemon.
Yes, I'm set on set because I'm a
like
man. I'm a
hardcore
real
way to
male. Okay, we got attracted. That's not gonna matter.
Sour with $1.99 says, why the fuck haven't you finished Monogatari yet? It's long. I don't know if you've noticed. It's fucking long.
Should I stay in
There's
for
over 100
another?
episodes.
I want to stay in for another just to see what it's gonna do and how much damage, just to assess. I'm gonna hit with another scary phase.
Says, so Gohan wa Okazu is number 1, right? It will definitely be in the running and probably in the top 10 because it
Stomp
is good
was
as
painful, but that's okay. We're gonna switch to Geoboob. Geoboob will be able to take a rollout, which is the scariest thing.
Ooh.
It's okay. I resist it.
All right, let's fucking see
So-
it. Magnitude or rock throw.
Let's do a rock throw. Let's do a rock throw.
You're getting stomped the fuck out. Oh, did he flinch?
Yeah.
That's a fucking dick move. Magnitude,
Ooh,
9.
magnitude 9.
Fuck yeah.
I decided to go with magnitude
Oh, it
because
didn't
it
even
has
do
a
that much,
weaker
though.
special defense. Yeah.
Yeah, but magnitude 9 didn't even do a fucking third.
It's all good.
Oh
I've
shit,
got a
he's
citrus
got a
berry.
citrus berry. Magnitude 8, hitting with those high fucking numbers.
Now, she does have a super potion, so that's probably going to come out if this isn't...
Can you talk on that tweet you made about the Akunohana rotoscoping? How fucking long ago are we talking here? I don't even
Alright.
remember that.
That was a 7.
How long ago did that show
Alright,
air?
she's going to use a super potion.
What a fucking cunt.
It's all good.
Oh, boy.
We're going to try another magnitude. We'll probably have to super potion soon.
Does Space Lion from Cowboy Bebop count as an insert song? I'm gonna count it because that shit is dope.
Let's do one more magnitude.
Isn't it by Loudness?
I don't think
it's I think that song is by
There we
Loudness.
go.
So it definitely counts. Did you or May, have you read any of Junji Ito's works? I've only read Hellstar Ramina, which was pretty okay.
Alright, we're gonna use one of our super potions. I've read Uzumaki, which
Oh,
I
you
read
all of Uzumaki?
I read all in one sitting at a friend's grad party because I didn't want to socialize with their family, and it was fucking great. I was shaking at the end. I couldn't stop thinking about it.
Wookie
Alright.
with 200 yen says, why the fuck Nisio Isin hasn't finished Monogatari yet? Exactly.
Beautiful.
And it is done. The hardest fucking
Set,
gym in the
match,
game. I
point.
think we're doing pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
in
we
this
won.
Nuzlocke right
No
now.
fatalities yet.
Robert Sora with 229 euros says, you need to try Caparina if you can. It's the best. Will do.
All right. I'm excited. I was so tempted
Maybe we'll go get one right now to celebrate the fucking victory.
I was so tempted to drink tonight because it seems really fun, but I wanted to work out, and I know if I drink, I'm not gonna want to work out.
Digi Eats Ass with $2 says, anyone seen Galaxy Express 39? It's F.U. King.
F.U. King.
Yeah, I have. I did a video about it, in fact. Comparing the first and second films. I haven't seen the TV show, though. Would like to.
Yes, there's the Pokemon Battle Dome. It's next door to the city.
Bondage Brittany with a classic zinger says, it's hard to explain puns to kleptomaniacs because they always take things literally. I have to go pee now.
That's pretty good. Well, guys, we beat the gym leader.
Digi Eats Ass with another $2 says, effing lit, my bad daddy.
Oh boy. Surveillancing the country by day. Donating mad super chats by night. The lovely butthole weeb. So I'm surprised how easy that gym battle was. I was expecting to have a little bit more difficulty with it. I don't think there's really that much more to do in Goldenrod City right now. I'm gonna save my catch for Eevee, which you get after you meet Bill and Akertique. So that'll be my catch for later. But yeah, we did it. Let's put the Pokemon back in the party. The next gym is gonna be Ghost type, so I definitely want Donation for that. I can go around and chop down trees with Dude Hole. That sounds kind of fun. I might just go backtrack and chop trees down. But there's a Sudowoodo that needs. I'll do that later. Yeah, let's bring in this boy.
Shout out to anyone whose fetish is hearing a toilet flush in the background of a stream. You told me not to eat chips on these live streams anymore, so I've got beef jerky.
Are you already on your second package?
No, I just couldn't find the first one, so I opened it.
Beautiful. That smells potent. The potent O.
Potent ope, dude.
May, what's your favorite Smash main? Kirby, because it's obnoxious. It's always fun to play like 2 rounds of Kirby and then I don't want to play anymore. Perfect for me. Alright. I don't think there's anything else to do. I think I need to ride my bike more in the town though to get the bike. I don't think it's necessary though. There is the giant Pokemon Center Mart. I don't know if there's anything we want. Let's check it out.
Augustine says, dude, imagine waking up and seeing your dad naked watching you from the window. That happened to me last night.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
StumbleReel says, check your P.O. box.
You weren't the one who sent all
Will
the
do.
DS stylists, were you?
So, lately my P.O. box has just been getting inundated with fucking spam. I've been getting like nothing from fans and everything from every company in the world. And they all send like weird shit, weird ads. Someone just sent me a big pack of 12 styluses. It said PCP or PSP joysticks, but it was 12 DS styluses. Very weird. Did you each ask for $5? Says, here's a poem I wrote for you. Mirror, mirror on the wall, Who is the mealiest of them all? Could it be the red delish or the beehole that tastes like fish?
Lovely.
Belongs in a museum.
You should advertise what we're raffling off.
We are currently... Okay. I need you all to understand and appreciate this, okay? If you give us even $1 in a super chat, every time you give $1 or more, your name is written on a tiny slip of paper and dropped into a cup. And at the end of this live stream, we will pull a name from this cup. That person will ask May to draw literally whatever the fuck they want.
Anything.
And we will print it on a t-shirt. On our last stream, we gave away a drawing that May did of an Ekans and 2 Pokeballs as a cock and balls. The Ekans cock and balls. Very successful stream. Everybody seemed to want Ekans cock and balls. You could get Ekans cock and balls. You could get anything. Here's some examples of her drawings. Here's some Nidoqueen E-Thoughts. Here is...
That's 10 lead, by the way.
Here is a Squirtle who thinks he's a Charmander.
Ekans Cock and Balls is in there.
Oh, is Ekans Cock and Balls in here?
Yeah, that's all the Pokemon that I've drawn. It's on the last one.
Oh, no. Ekans Cock and Balls. We could literally just print you another one.
Yeah. I mean, I'll draw anything. That's just my Pokemon art, too, but,
I can show some real art.
yeah. You can show the porn, too. Just...
I don't know how much porn I want to show on my live stream. Here's a Precure. She's purple.
You can get the Flash. I'm pretty sure you can get Flash elsewhere, though.
Oh, here's the Pedantic Romantic in her gamer girl outfit. You can get a drawing of Pedro in a gamer girl outfit. You can get anything for just $1. Cozy just gave $1. Again. Super Chishin to win the commission.
It's a solar beam.
Have you guys beat Whitney yet? Yep, we fucking
You just
did.
beat her.
Kicked her ass.
Beat her ass.
Wasn't even hard.
It's Fire Blast, I think.
I'd
Oh,
want
wait, that's
Digi
Fire
being
Blast.
inflated. You can get that. I mean, you're already in the running, so.
Well, there's definitely some good TMs here. I don't know if I necessarily want any right now, but I have enough money to buy one. You can get Blizzard.
Roger the Shrubber says, but it's a work of art. It can't be replicated. Would you rather have the Mona Lisa or an attempt at reproduction? But the drawing's already there.
Yeah.
If you want the Ekans Cock and Balls, you
I've
just
already
literally
drawn
print the
it,
same
yeah.
one that has already been printed for the previous episode. Sky Domain with $2 says, May, have you tried your hand at Vor?
At drawing Vor? I can't say I have, but I will. If that's what you want. Yeah, let's try. Let's try the daily drawing and the lottery.
Keyblade says it's a gamer dress, not a gamer girl outfit. They have it in male sizes. Fair enough.
I got a Dusk Ball, which is the best
asked for another
Pokeball.
$5.
in
Says
the
not sure.
game.
Stream will be over when I clock out. If I win, let me know on Discord, May. Lol, drink up, boys. I'm gonna drink this hangover off.
Excellent.
Z Crust with $2 says draw Mijumaru and Munchlax riding Lapras. That sounds fucking adorable.
It sounds pretty kawaii.
We will be asking for your requests after we've pulled the name, so that so that we have it on hand. Also, you'll have to contact us to let us know your address. The idea is that we're printing this on a shirt. Unless you don't want us to. I guess we don't have to. If you just want a drawing, I can just mail you a drawing. And you can do as you wish with it.
We gotta make custom Dakimakuras.
That's true.
That'd be a good one.
I don't know how to do that.
I don't know, you just get a pillowcase.
Do you think I can do that with my It would be really hard to get it like aligned just right, doing it paper after paper.
Right.
You know?
I'm sure you could just like do it online though.
Thoughts on the music of the Venture Bros? I barely remember the music of the Venture Bros.
All right, I guess there's no place to go but up. Well, we can't do this because that means that I'd have to take a Pokemon from this route, and I don't want to do that. Yes, I know how to listen to the goddamn radio. What am I?
You're gonna listen to the radio, kick up the power, radio. Crank it for hours and hours and hours, radio. Then take it soft and low, portable radio.
Boing, boing.
What's my favorite Minecraft song parody? Are there like enough that I should have
Don't
a favorite?
Mine at Night.
That was what I was gonna say, but we just got $25 from Patrick Flack.
Whoa!
Hey Digi, you were the only one who made me feel better after the fire at KyoAni. What are you two's favorite Pokemon and move? I'm glad I could help in the face of that awful tragedy. They just released 10 of the names of who's dead today, so if you want to be sad all over again, I won't talk about it here because I don't want to make you feel like shit.
Don't do it.
Favorite Pokemon and move?
My favorite Pokemon is Chinchou, and my favorite move is probably Trick Room. That's a pretty good
Trick
move.
Room?
Yeah, it like swaps the stats of your Pokemon.
Hmm.
So like the fastest Pokemon, it has more to do with the speed, but like the slowest Pokemon would attack first with Trick Room. It's a pretty interesting move.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, Gen 4.
My favorite Pokemon, right now it's kind of up in the air. I used to always say Munchlax. I haven't been feeling as strongly about Munchlax lately. Garchomp is definitely up there because in X and Y I had like a level 99 Garchomp that I would just
Get my picture taken.
the Elite Four with over and over again. I like Sliggoo a lot, but I'm not as big a fan of Goodra, and I wish Sliggoo was a third stage. Fuck. Who would I put as my like absolute
he's with
favorite?
his
I have a weird mimetic love for Roggenrola. Yeah, I feel like Munchlax or Garchomp. And as for my favorite attack, I mean, I've always been somebody who just goes with like the most powerful attack that I have at my disposal. I do like Surf quite a bit because it's so like it's got so many different uses, you know. I don't know. I'm not good enough at Pokemon to really know all the moves. Ethereal Dunsmith $2 says, one of you mold a bosom mouse pad and raffle it. I'll do it. I'll mold my tits.
But they're too far apart.
Check this out. Did you guys know that I use one of those regularly? Of Leafa from Sword Art Online. This is my actual mouse pad that I use every day. Is the Leafa Tits mouse pad.
I use a Clannad mouse pad. I've never seen Clannad.
Robert Sora with €2.29 says, how long do you plan on streaming today?
Oh fuck, we got Nightshade.
We're coming up on our... I think we're coming up on 2 hours. Because we would have started, it said 6 a.m. right before we started, and now it says 8 a.m. We randomized the time on these. We always forget to mention that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like almost 9, I think.
So how long do you want to go? Do we have any other goals that we're trying to accomplish? Because we already beat Whitney.
Let's just catch another Pokemon and then we can be done.
Alright, so not for very much longer.
No.
Alright, Romero with $3.89 in whatever our dollars are says, draw a muscular Gardevoir.
Is that Russian?
That's $1.
Is that a Russian dollar? Is that a rupee?
I have no idea. Cozy with $2 says, my fave is Crustle and Shell Smash. Klefki's cool too.
Yeah, Klefki is cool as fuck.
Oh, H3 Victor pointing out another one that's definitely making my list. Call me, let me know you're alright. I actually do have a video of me singing that from a decade ago that I think is still online. It was on the Modal Soul Productions channel, but I know I had a blog post linking to it on my old blog. So if it's unlisted, it might still be linked in that blog post.
I don't know what just happened. It went dark. I don't know why that happened, but there's like a weird glitch.
Oh. Spooky.
It was very spooky.
Bubba Bickle with $2 says, Pokemon shitty games. The premise is only good part. I disagree. I think it's fun as fuck.
The mechanics are cool, but
you just gotta be into
you have to be more creative, yeah. It's kind of one of the make your fun games. That's why Nuzlocke exists.
Cozy with $1.
Cozy is in it for the commission.
In it to win it, for sure. But you never know who's gonna win.
I'm so excited to draw whatever weird shit people want me to draw. I keep missing Nightshade. Wow.
If you checked your P.O. box recently, you might have already what I sent. Amazon said it would arrive sometime between the 24th of last month to yesterday. I don't know if I've gone since then, since the 24th, because that would have been right before Otakon,
Yeah,
right?
we went right before Otakon, so...
That's true, but all I had from fans is like that one envelope that didn't have anything in it. So if you sent something from Amazon, I don't think I have it
Well,
yet.
I don't know why this is happening. I got into another battle.
What the fuck is going on?
Battles seem to work.
Well, it would probably be a good idea to save really quick.
I don't know what happened. I'm scared. I'm like legitimately scared because if this is like a serious glitch, I will have to try to get off the route and hopefully it'll fix itself.
Well, first and foremost, you should try to save immediately.
But what if the glitch saves?
I think it'll be fine if we restart the
I hope you're right.
emulator.
I hope you're right. I've never seen this before. It's really weird that the battles work fine.
Yeah. I've been on a baseball anime kick. Interesting.
Have you been watching Mix with Kikiko Inoue?
Inoue. Kikuko Inoue.
Kikuko. I don't know Japanese.
Dude, this is the curse room of Pokemon. Run, dude. Literally missing nose behind you, dude. Run.
Oh my god. I'm so scared. I'm literally shaking.
Here's your competition if you want to try to win the commission. Mix is a good slice of life show, not a great baseball show. That's generally, I think, how people feel about Mitsuru Adachi's work. Like, it's not really baseball focused. It's just like dramas about people who play baseball. I assume that, like, when you think baseball anime, it'd be more like Diamond No Ace or something. Spencer Franklin with $5 says, any good harem anime, struggling to find any good ones? P.S. I was the weird guy who gave you and May $20 after the Trigger live drawing. Thanks. Hey, that money went to a great fucking cause.
I used it to buy a bondage game. Don't look it up.
I think I still have mine, actually. Good harems. I did a video called 5 Things I Want from Harem Anime, I think. That, or it was just from a good fan service anime. What's it called? Fucking Kanokon. Kanokon is one of my favorite harem anime. Seikon no Quasar is kind of like a harem anime that I really love. Monogatari series, if you count it. But yeah, Kano Kon
There's,
is
like, a weird
my
delay in the
go-to if I
It's,
just
like,
wanted like a
really
very
weird.
typical harem anime. And the girls are really fucking hot. Robert Sora with 229 says, my favorites are Pikachu and Mimikyu, hashtag basic bitch. Cozy also gives another $1.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Getting cozy up in that cup. Oh my god. The weird, like, lag that's going on in the battles is making me really scared.
We have to save as soon as this battle is
Well,
over.
even let me, because I tried to do it before.
You tried to save?
I tried to hit the button. I didn't really, like... It's just, like, I don't even know if it'll... Okay, it's gonna let me save.
Save.
Oh boy.
What's
This
not
isn't
good?
supposed to be happening.
Well, it says we have 3 badges.
Oh
Hey,
my god.
everything is
It's
hunky dory.
fine. Oh, that was
Hunky
scary.
fucking dory.
Does that happen a lot? I've never seen that.
I feel like it probably does, right?
I've never seen that. I've seen a lot of Pokemon Let's Plays.
Alright, well, do we want to call it here?
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Alright.
heal up.
If anybody wants to get into this fucking raffle, you have 1 minute before we fucking read the winners. Or choose the winner, rather.
That was so scary. Oh my god. I'm just like collecting myself over here.
Thoughts on Gunslinger Girl Season 2. Watch Season 1 after seeing the OP on your top 100. OP's list, however, was done by a different studio and the art is worse. Yeah, I couldn't watch Season 2. Like, I'm a huge fan of the Gunslinger Girl manga, or at least I was at the time. I haven't read it in a long time, but I was really, really into it, and the first season does a pretty good job of adapting the manga. The second season just did not capture the feel of it, and I was not having it. Olorin with knock 50 says, I don't know, I wanted to say something funny, but I can't think of anything. Also, this is like $5 in Norwegian money.
Bravo.
Well, thank you.
Cut my name in 2 pieces. Put me in the cup.
Cozy with another $2. Yep.
Suffocation.
All right.
Suffocation.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Do you think it's done?
I should probably save.
Wait, Ethereal Dunce with another €2 says, we are all relying on you, May.
Oh my god, that's too much pressure. Oh boy.
Just remember, everybody, you'll probably lose.
Unless your name is Cozy.
Still will probably lose. The probability is always against you. In a competition with so many other people.
Oh my god.
That's the delight of the raffle.
These people all want art from me. I'm
It's
so
the thrill
scared.
of the hunt. They all want art, but only one's getting it.
Oh my god.
Oh, Sonic Thane with 222.
I love you. I love you too.
You got in just in the nick of time. I was already mixing up the papers. Someone pay for a Digibro Windows 10 rant? I mean, it's just as simple as this. For some reason, in the folder indexing, they don't put the user folder on the sidebar. I don't know why. I always have used my user folder extensively.
Let me pick.
Alright, do you want to ruffle around in there?
I
You want to
do.
fucking... Alright, here we go, everybody.
God, I'm scared.
May is picking the winner.
This is the one. Rabasora.
Robert Sora. Robert Sora, you have won.
Did they already win?
Robert Sora got a t-shirt. Did he win? Robert Sora, have you won before? I mean, not that it matters. You got your name out.
Right,
you paid for the
right.
fucking raffle. Robert Sora wins.
Robert Sora.
Apologies to Cozy and Butthole Weeb, who still has not won in spite of giving like 200 super chats per
I just
episode.
felt around for your name.
One time we're just gonna have to give Butthole Weeb something. Well, Robert Sora, I pretty much already know your Discord handle. Here's a question for you, May. will you consider opening commissions now that you know that so many people want art from you?
I mean, yeah. I'm not like officially gonna like make a page for it, but like if you want me to draw something, just like message me on Twitter.
You can negotiate price.
At _ I'm super cute. You should also follow me on Twitter. But yeah, just like hit me up a message on Twitter. Be
yeah,
like,
if you want a commission pantsuit, what do you think would be like the baseline asking price?
It depends on what you want me to draw. I mean, if you want me to draw like a Pokemon, one of those, like $5. If you want me to draw something more complex, we'll talk about it. If you want me to color it, we'll talk about it.
All right.
But
well,
yeah.
$5 is pretty fucking low as a starting point. So
I mean, I don't think my art is worth much. TBH. It is worth
Hit her up on Twitter and negotiate cost. Robert Sora, hit me up on Discord and let me know what you want May to draw. And also if you want it on a shirt or if you just want me to mail you the actual drawing itself.
Yeah. Let us know.
Yes, you want. Go into the Discord and let me know what you want May to draw and what medium you would like it delivered to you on. All right. That's it. Oh, we didn't actually count these out like we did usually. It looks like there's about 60 of them probably.
Yeah.
So, cool. That's it for this live stream, everybody.
Next week we'll do a longer stream. We'll probably think more about what we're gonna, raffle off.
This time we have a lot of work to do, and we were kind of trying to get it done as quickly as possible. But
we'll have a little bit more time to think and plan it out.
Does May have a Pixiv or art gallery anywhere online?
Just go to my Twitter. I have some art on there.
Yeah, she generally posts whatever she like. When she was doing Art Ho June, she posted a bunch of art on there. So, yeah. All right. Thanks again for watching, everybody.
Bye.
And we'll see you next Friday. Same